guys, we're back again with my DTO study session. We've already done an hour and a half. Man, does time fly doing this. We're going to do about another half hour, and then I think we're going to end it. So, anyway, if you haven't catch part one, I recommend coming back, or going back. But anyway, we're just writing out the hand information here. Essentially, what happened was, hijack raised. We flatted in the small blind with pocket fives. Flop came 8s, jack 4, and he bet pretty big. And we were supposed to fold here, but we called. So I'm just writing it in my notes because this is a study session I like to review later. We call the small blind with pocket fives. Flop comes ace of spades, jack of diamonds, 4 of clubs. Ace of spades, jack of diamonds, 4 of clubs. We check. He bets 80% pot. We call. Here, this board connects too well with the hijack, and we need to just fold immediately. Calling is fine. Fine, but not the highest EV decision. Alright, so our call is fine, but it's not the highest EV decision. So the highest EV decision is just to fold outright. And I get that, because, like, yeah, he's going to have a lot of aces and jacks in his range, like, big time, and bigger pocket pairs. So, because he's going to be betting range here, right? So he's going to have pocket 8s, pocket 9s, pocket 10s, pocket queens, and kings. Like, from a GTO standpoint, kings should probably bet and queens, but, you know, in game, we should probably be doing quite a bit of checking with them. Small blind versus hijack for 60. Small blind versus hijack for 60. 60. We 3-bet, like, you know, pretty, like quite a few ace-X. So, like, our board coverage on ace-high boards isn't going to be so good. I didn't think so. Like, most of our aces 3-bet, especially our good ones at this stack depth. So yeah, you'd figure, like, our opponent could be happy to just bombs away here and just continue to bet with, like, their whole fucking range. But this guy decided to check. He checked back with king queen of diamonds, which I think, yeah, that would definitely be one of your checks. The EV of checking this hand is pretty high, you know. So I think it's okay. Keep us in with worse hands. Continue. Okay, big blind, 7-4, queen, queen, 3. This is a no-brainer. Like, what else will we do? Excellent. All right, king 9 suited. 10-7-7. Ooh. First cutoff, single raise pot. Man, I like this one. Okay, in the big blind, I think we could check raise here a lot. I think we check raise this board a lot because we have a lot of 7s. But, like, if we look at our range, small blind versus cutoff 40. Like, look how many 7s we have. We have no offsuit 7s, and we really don't have that many suited 7s. So can we really just blast off here? I guess we have a little, like, our offsuit king 10 and queen 10s are going to be 3-betting a lot too. Granted, yes, we do have quite a bit of 10x in the small blind. But I just don't really think we can check raise this board here with this combo. Well, maybe. We do have a lot of 10x. Okay, let's just check, see what happens. He bet small. Call. Let's just go with call. I think we don't block the continuing range. Like, we want a spade in our hand to be check raising. Like, we want to be leaning towards check raising with spades in our hand, just due to the fact that we block his continuing range. This hand really doesn't block his continuing range. So, okay, we get the 10 on the turn. We're just gonna, and, like, also another fun fact here is that cutoff's probably gonna do a very significant amount of checking versus small blind because we do have the range advantage here. So he should be checking back a 10x board like a lot, like half the time. like 50% of the time, he's going to be checking this flop back. He did go small, and, you know, in general, I think this is a big bet board. Like, what kind of hands could he be small betting here? Maybe, like, pocket fours, pocket fives, ace-jack suited, ace-10 suited. They're not ace-10, but ace-jack, ace-queen, ace-king. Because those, you know, they just want to value bet small. Check. Check, check. River's a 3. King 9. Well, I just said it right now. What's his range? Small pocket pairs, medium pocket pairs, and good aces. Now we come to this river, and we have no showdown value versus the range I just discussed. He's capped as hell. He's capped as hell here. And we get a brick on the river. I like overbetting. I really do. I think overbetting's fucking sweet here. Let's go for it. Do we have a lot of bluffs? Yes. Do we have a lot of value hands? Yes. Is our opponent capped? Yes. I got it wrong. Do we ever overbet here? It's orange. That means we do. Yes, we do have overbets here. But it's not the highest EV play. All right, 8. 8's outright wrong. All right, I guess we just check then. And he bets, and we got to fold. Okay. I play it excellent, but or whatever. I guess I didn't play it excellent. On the river, overbetting, overbetting, overbetting. Fold. Oh, that's... Overbetting's -2. I like overbetting here. I think it's pretty sweet. We block king 10, we block king 9. So, yeah, we block king 10 and we block 10-9. I mean, so overbetting is like the better option out of all of them. It's like the better option of the bad decisions, I guess. It's not a bad decision. I think it's fine in game. Checking river. We just give up here. Betting the pot is the worst one. Or no, betting small is the worst one. Okay. All right. We did okay there. I don't really think I have any concerns. The overbet is okay. Like, it's just not the absolutely most optimal decision. All right, so we call queen 4 off in the big blind, 40 effective. Versus low jack. I think like versus a 2.5x, we should be folding this hand. Versus low jack 40 in the big blind. I love doing these. They're so fun. They're so fun. Versus under the gun. That's 60. Fuck. 40 versus low jack. Yeah, this is a pure fold. I thought so. I was like, why do we have queen 4 off here? You know, like, these charts are assuming that they are going to be 2.3xing to 2.5xing at 40 effective. So when they min-raise, we exploitatively can start calling with more of this offsuit shit. So also, if they're like a really bad player, we could also maybe justify calling. So yeah, I guess we're just deviating from GTO here. But we got a trash flop. He's betting big. Jack 10x boards, yes, you do want to size up quite frequently with a lot of your range. Easy fold. Don't need to do fuck all there. Continue. Cut off. Deuce 3 4. We have Jack 10 with a spade in her hand. Like, we're in the cutoff. 60 effective. 2 3 4. We're gonna get check raised a lot here. I don't really think this particular. I think like Queen Jack and King Queen and King Jack. All these hands probably want to check back, but this one is like just a little bit too bad to take our showdown. You know, like I think we're probably gonna want to bet here. Because, like, what hands are we going to want to size up on this board with? This dynamic board. We're probably going to be sizing up with pocket 8s, 9s, 10s, jacks, and queens. Maybe queens go a little bit smaller half the time, and then, yeah. So, yeah, I like betting big here. I like betting big. I think big is good. And I think we can continue barreling on a lot of cards. And we're happy about it. Perfect bet. Fuck yeah. We got the perfect one that time. Small's bad. Their small's not bad, but checking's okay too. It's kind of close. But yeah, we're card matching here, right? If we're gonna bet our 8s, 9s, 10s, jacks, and queens large for value / protection, then Jack 10 it matches those cards, so then we're gonna go big with them. Plus, like, we have so many, like, if the turn is a 10, a jack, a queen, or a king, we can just keep barreling off like crazy, because, like, his range contains one of those cards, like, 5% of the time. So, like, each one. Like, if it comes a jack, he's going to have a jack 5% of the time. Queen, he's going to have a 5%. The ace, not so much. The ace, we probably want to slow down a little bit. Just because he does check call with a lot of spade ace combos, but anyway, low jack versus big blind, queen jack, jack 10 5, 40 effective. I was pretty surprised, like the other day, I was in a similar spot to this, and it wanted me to check this combination back. So maybe we check back. I don't really think jack 10x with queen jack. I'm gonna go small. 3 on the turn. It's a brick. So what are we going to do with our bluffs here? We're going to continue to barrel on a brick. We unblock the clubs. So he's going to have a lot of check calls of clubs here. Are we going to go bet here? We're never overbetting. I don't think overbetting is very good. Oh! We're going to check back for pot control then. I don't think we overbet. Really? Okay. I guess we're trying to get the money in versus 10s and worse jacks. All right. That's cool. That's pretty cool. Oh, fuck. I fucked this one up really good. So we bet big. And then overbet on the turn. Interesting. Interesting. All right. Low jack versus big blind. 45 big blinds. We raise on the low jack with queen of hearts, jack of diamonds, queen of hearts, jack of diamonds, big blind calls, flop comes. Shit, where is it? Jack of spades, 10 of diamonds, 5 of clubs. Jack of spades, 10 of diamonds, 5 of clubs. Big blind checks. We say we c-bet 25% pot here. But, you know, Jack 10, X boards, there are a lot of straight draws. So we need to go 75% pot here. All right, so we bet. He calls. Turn is the 3 of clubs, a brick. No straights, no straight completer. Or overcard to our jack. So here we want to overbet 9 into the 8 pot. Just pile the money in. Versus him. With good top pair. So, like, if you think about it, like on Jack 10X, he's going to be check raising. Oh, yeah. I just had a fun little fact come into my head. Versus, like, early position raisers, we play extremely aggressive on Jack X boards, Jack XX boards, and do a ton of check raising. Just because Jack XX boards are, like, range bet boards for early to middle position. They're range bet boards. So if we're betting 100% of our range, we have a lot of shit in our range, right? So yeah, like Jack 4, Jack 6, Jack 7, Jack 8, Jack 9. They're all check raising. They're all check raising here. So if he doesn't have a jack and the turn isn't an overcard, then we can really push our equity here and we can just bet huge. So that's cool. Now that I'm thinking about this, it's kind of cool because, like, it shows me this and then I start thinking why, and then I realize. Remember Jack XX boards, especially Jack 10X, because then I'm gonna have so many straight draws. EP slash middle position. We bet 100% range. So big blind gets to check raise 100% of Jack X. So when they check call, they are totally capped. And brick turn allows overbet on turn. Yeah, good one. I like that. That was an interesting hand. It helps you. These like really help you think about poker. You know what I mean? Like think about what GTO and help you identify your leaks. The pots where I'm out of position as the pre-flop raiser. That's what I'm struggling with the most, and I learned that from this app in the last week. King 2-2 in the low jack. We have all the offsuit broadways here. How many offsuit broadways is button 3-betting here versus low jack? I think there's quite a bit. 40. We're going to button versus low jack. 40 button versus low jack. 40 button versus low jack. 60, 40 button versus low jack. Okay, so he doesn't have the offsuit 10s. Unless he's 3-betting. He 3-bets or folds queen 10, king 10's mixing. He has the suiteds, but then us 40 in the low jack. Where the hell is it? First in. There we go. 40 in the low jack. We're gonna have all the offsuit broadways with 10x. Yeah. What the hell? I thought we just went over the spot and we didn't have them. Now we do have them. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I must have looked at the wrong charts. That must have been it. I didn't think we had all of these pure. If you remember from part 1. I didn't think we'd had all these 40 on the low jack. So I must have been looking at the wrong chart. Yeah. But anyway, as you can see, we have quite a bit more 10x. So that's one reason to bet. Oh, I thought it was 10-2-2. Fuck. Anyway, okay, King X. We can compare ranges here, I guess, since we already got them out. Who has more kings? We're pretty even. We have King 10. He doesn't have King 10 half the time. So he 3-bets a lot of these worse King X, King 5, King 6, King 7. It's a deuce board. It's pretty dry. We don't have a spade, but we do have a lot of crap here. Like if you look at our range, we have a lot of crap, which is going to allow or like lead us to do a shit ton of checking. Look at all the crap we have. Look at all the crap. Like we have all this junk that is going to benefit from checking. We have a lot of pocket pairs that benefit from checking. I think we're going to do a shitload of checking here. So I'm going for the check. 1.6. I do think we got to fold. I think we fold. I think we can peel with a spade. I think we peel with a spade. Okay, good. We peel with a spade there for sure. 100% of the time versus small bet. All right, big blind. I'm super GTO from the big blind. I didn't really know until I got this app, but like I play very well from the big blind. I get like 80-90% of them right. So easy fold, easy game. King 8 offsuit. Ace 7-6 on the button. Okay, A7-6 type board textures we size up on due to the connectivity of the two middle cards. So we're going to be sizing up. What bluffs do we have here? We have a lot of 8x hands, and we have a lot of backdoor flush draw hands. Not so much the backdoor flush draw 2-card hands, but mostly like the blocking continuing range type hands like this one. The 8 of spades is actually a really good blocker here because a lot of his suited connectors with an 8 of them are going to be loving this flop, right? But we have that card. We have 2 overcards to the 7. We have backdoor straight draw, backdoor flush draw potential. We got to go big here. I think we got to go big. I think this is a really good bluff spot. Yepper. All right, small. I just want to see how bad small was. Small is actually not too bad. We can go small here, I guess. I just thought, this is going to be one of our big bet bluffs. So, all right. Ace Queen offsuit. Hijack versus button versus hijack. So we flatted. Single raise pot. He checks. Of course we have to bet here. It's pretty dry board, but we have like one of our best hands. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going big here exploitatively, but I'm not sure if it's GTO, to be honest. Okay, it is. Jack on the turn, flush completer. I think we just keep going. Sucks though, but I think we just keep going. Oh, I'm wrong. Shit. Okay. Do we check this back? Okay. Good to know. I'm overdoing it here. I don't really think we can... If we're not going to be betting the turn, then we're not going to be value raising the river. Okay. I got to look into this one. Turn. Okay. Really bad. Really bad. Okay. Good to know. All right. Hijack raises 45 effective. 45 effective. Hijack raises. We call on button with ace of clubs, queen of diamonds. Flop is shit. Let's put these together. There we go. Queen of spades, eight of diamonds, two of spades. Queen of spades, eight of diamonds, two of spades. Hijack checks. We bet. What exact size did we go? 3/4? Correctly. Turn is the jack of spades. Hijack checks. And we go geometric here, which is a blunder. The jack of spades connects super well with the jack of spades turn, and we need to be checking back and realizing our equity. Okay, so in this scenario here, on this turn card, the hijack should be like check raise bluffing with like is 10x with a good spade, like king 10 with the king of spades, ace 10 with the 10 of spades, ace 9 with the ace of spades, king 9 with the king of spades. Yeah, so all these hands, and then maybe what other ones will we have, like king of spades 9, king of spades 7. I guess he doesn't have king 7 or king 9. He has king 10 off. Okay, so he has these hands as bluffs. And then what other bluffs would he have? Like king of spades. I don't know. Yeah, he has a few bluffs to check raise bluff on the turn. So I'm just trying to think, like, why would we want to check back here? Is it just solely because the jack of spades is really good for his range? And it connects really well with his check calling range, because he's going to be check calling with a lot of flush draws. And like jack 8 suited, queen 8s, or queen jack suited, these hands. And he's going to be check raising some. So I guess we just want to protect our stack and check for pot control on this jack. And you know, I see that now. Yeah, that's good. Okay, let's move on. We're going to go for another 10 minutes or so, and then we're going to quit. That's 2 hours. Can't believe how fast 2 hours went. All right, jack 9-7 versus hijack, low jack, ace king. I think we can happily like check call a bet here. Like we're not too concerned about. But if we bet and get raised, we're not loving it. So I'm gonna go with the check here. I'm gonna go with the check. He bets 3.9. We're gonna call. Get that 5 of diamonds on the turn. Too bad it wasn't a fucking ace, but all right, we get the king on the river. It goes check, check. He like a double flush draw board with his jack X. You'd figure he'd be sizing up here. We can't overbet due to the fact that it completed the flush, so he's not really capped here. I think a nice linear 9.6 is probably going to be ideal. Yeah. good. Okay, what did I fuck up? Okay, checking, best decision. Oh, betting 60. Okay, so we do some betting with this hand. All right. I'm a little too passive sometimes. I'm supposed to be mixing. All right, so call. We can actually fold this hand. That's better. Really. Fold ace king with the ace of spades here. That's pretty insane. I know it's a connected board. He's going to have 10-8 suited and stuff, but that's pretty crazy folding this hand. All right, so checking turn, absolute best decision. River, we made the absolute best decision. Checking's like awful. Betting small's awful. Okay. So what did we do wrong? Oh yeah. Jack of spades, 9 of diamonds, 7 of spades. We're like 40 effective. 40 effective. We raise. Ace of spades, king of hearts on the cutoff. Button calls. Flop is jack of spades. Jack of spades, 9 of diamonds, 7 of spades. 9 of diamonds, 7 of spades. Here we check. However, with this hand, we actually can mix with large 60% pot bets. But C bets here. And this is mostly has to do with the jack. We have a lot more jacks in our range. Like button versus cutoff 40. We'll take a look at it. Like our cutoff 40 range. This is our cutoff 40 range. So jack 6, jack 7, jack 8, jack 9, jack 10, jack 10 off, jack 9 off, right? And then we go 40 button versus cutoff for 40. Button versus cutoff. What jack X does he really have here? All right. So he has jack 10, jack 9, jack 8. Jack 10 off mixes. So, and he has no jack 9 off. So we have quite a bit more jack X in our range than he does. So we probably bet this board quite frequently. But ace of spades king has so much showdown value that I just thought we probably just want to play it a little bit more passively. But and like if we bet any jams, we have to fold this hand. And like, do we really want to fold this hand that has tons of equity to a jam? Like that's what I was thinking, right? Because if he just jams with fucking whatever, king 10 or whatever with a spade, like we're gonna have to fold. And that's not going to be good. So that's what I was thinking. But apparently we can bet here. So that's cool. Anyway, next. Ace of spades, jack, in the small blind. Single raise pot versus low jack. Small blind versus low jack for 40. How often do we not 3-bet this? I guess we're more like closer to 60. Small blind versus low jack, 40. I just wanted to check that out. Ace jack off. Yeah, at 40 it's like pure 3-betting. At 60, pure call. And we're like 40, or we're at 50, aren't we? Yeah. So we're like right in the middle of pure calling. I guess we don't want to get this hand all in. So we got 4-bet. We're like in a marginally fucking correct spot where we have to call probably, but it sucks. So at 60, we just pure call this hand. I bet you, though, if we ran it like versus cutoff, we're going to have some 3-bets with ace jack for sure. Yeah, pure for 60. Versus low jack, it's a pure call. Versus high jack, we mix. So there you go. Single raise pot, king 6-4, ace jack. All right, backdoor flush draw potential, backdoor straight draw potential. King 6-4, it's very disconnected. We know we can't have the nut flush draw here. I like check raising this board, to be honest. It goes check on the flop. What king X does he have in his range that checks on the turn from a GTO point of view? Okay. None. He doesn't have any king X really. Maybe king 5. No, king 5 wants to bet. What king X would he want to check back here? I can't really find any, to be honest. Does he have king 3 suited? I don't think so. Like 40 low jack, I don't think we have king 3 suited. King 3 suited is one that I could think would want to check back. No, he doesn't have it. King 5 suited's the worst. Yeah, because generally when your kicker doesn't play, it's below the bottom card. We want to be checking back with our top pair. But betting the rest, usually, unless there's like some weird circumstances. I'm going big here. I'm sizing up. I'm getting him off all his crap. Yeah, there we go. Betting small is actually not very good. Checking is fine. Overbetting's cool. I like overbetting too, but I don't think he's really capped. And yeah, he has like on the flush completer. He does have some flush draws that he checks back. So like ace jack of spade, or not ace jack, queen jack of spades maybe checks back. Jack 10 of spades. I don't know. Like I guess like most of his ace of spades flush draws. This is kind of an interesting thing. Most of his flush draws that are going to want to check back on this board are going to be ace high flush draws. And he's going to want to bet his ones with less showdown value to get better hands to fold. So like ace highs. So yeah, I guess with the ace of spades, we know he's not checking back many flush draws from a GTO standpoint. Meaning he doesn't have a flush here if he's perfect GTO most of the time. He might have a couple more oddball ones that we check back, like 7-5 of spades would probably check back from a GTO standpoint. Just straight flush draws we usually check back. Like P.O. Solver will recommend that. So okay. So yeah, we go big. We take it down. Right on. Pick the optimal decision. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If you liked this venue, comment and let me know, because we can do more of this if you like, because I actually really like playing this. It's fucking fun. It's really fun. There's no time constraints for me. Like, I can quit whenever I want. Like, normally when I'm playing poker tournaments, once I'm in, right? I'm there for 8 hours, right? So, but this, I can just bang off 2 hours and quit when I want to, kind of thing. So, yeah, and lately I have a question for the community. If you guys are out there watching, I'm trying to get better at heads up, and I'm having a hard time finding the resources. And I would like some suggestions on heads up resources, how to get really good at heads up, because I'm starting to realize that like when I get down to the final table and I go heads up, I'm playing for 20% of the prize pool in those rare spots, and I'm not very well versed there, and I want to get really good. I'm going to start playing heads-up tournaments, try to play like 100 of them to get some experience, and then I'm going to read some books, hopefully, and maybe do some workshops. If you guys know of any, let me know. I'd really appreciate that. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and Monday night I am going to play a session on 888 and ACR. I'm thinking, or Poker Stars maybe. And ACR just has such great tournaments. Some of them are just awesome. So I might play a couple on there as well. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And hopefully see you tomorrow night. Okay, guys. Take care.